Pedaling Pastor here. Sometimes I'm pedaling my bike, but I am always pedaling the gospel of Jesus Christ. We're out for another bike commute to work. Still in the middle of a lockdown order and stay-at-home order here in Kansas City. So, with a lot less traffic, we're going to ride the big road to work today. Big road to work. Big roads seem to have more traffic. Try to avoid them if all possible. But with a little less traffic today, let's give it a shot and see what happens. If traffic is too bad, we'll hop off into a neighborhood and bypass traffic that way. These are some strange times. These are days that I have never lived in my entire lifetime. Never has there been situations that we're dealing with quite like this. But I believe that God is in control. He has a plan, and everything's going to be all right. That doesn't mean that we will avoid difficulty or not have to worry about the risk of getting sick and dealing with the infection of this virus. But God is in control. He has a plan and a purpose. His plan and purpose is bigger than me as an individual. So even if something happens to me, His will and His plan will carry on, no matter what. Gonna hop off on the sidewalk here. Kind of a decent little hill. Can't go fast on the hill, so hop off on the sidewalk for a second. There's no pedestrians around, so don't have to worry about running into one off the sidewalk. So what has changed in your life? Are you stuck at home? Now's a great time to do some projects around the house. Hardware and home improvement stores have been quite busy lately. Many are complaining about that due to the stay-at-home order restrictions. People freaking out over the number of people that are at or in those establishments. I personally went to Home Depot this past weekend and Lowe's. And most people were cordial, but definitely keeping their distance and utilizing social distancing for their own safety. So what are things like in your area? Are you staying home? Are you still venturing out, hanging out with friends, going to town, visiting the establishments that are still open? What's it like for you? Let me know your story down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. All of our situations and stories are unique, so they're worth sharing with each other. On big roads, one of the most dangerous places is intersections. So being a bike, I'm going to avoid that large intersection, cut through this oil lube or oil change place, cut across the street, and through this parking lot to once again avoid yet another intersection. I can do that because I'm a bike. Oh, pop the curb. Oh yeah. We can do that. Here's an old Kmart store. Used to be one of my favorite places to visit when I was a kid. Really liked the toy aisle. But it was soon taken over by Walmart. And Walmart's never looked back. As you can see, Kmart didn't survive the attack of Walmart. Alright, so we were on Antioch. Now we're getting on Shoto Traffic Way. Making good time so far. On our way to work. So what changes have you made to your life due to the restrictions that have been placed on us? What changes do you intend on making going forward once all this is over? What habits have you recently established that you're going to keep in your life? I hope that you are using this time to focus on the things that are most important, such as your faith and your family. All this free time that we have, if you want to call it that, there's no reason we can't be feeding our spirit. God has eliminated all of our excuses. With pretty much every church in town broadcasting their services live on the internet, you could watch church for days, weeks, and months, just watching the archives of last Sunday services. I encourage you to spend some time feeding your spirit. Listen to some uplifting Christian music. It's soothing to your soul. It will encourage you. It will strengthen you. Give you that pep in your step to make it through these very strange days that we are living in. Peddling Pastor, is this the end of the world? I have no idea. Is this the end of the age? I don't know. Could be the beginning, though. I don't believe the end of the world is just going to be a one-day event where, boom, the world explodes and we're all no more. I believe it's going to be a progress of time that gradually gets worse and worse. And that's based on prophecy and Scripture. I believe in the rapture of the church. I don't know when that will take place. As everyone wished we did. The key is, even though we don't know the day or the hour when the Lord is going to return for His church, most important thing for us as individuals to remember is we must be ready. We must be ready to meet Him whenever He returns. Whether He returns while we are still alive, or if He returns after we die and He comes for us through the grave. Whichever way, it's important that we are ready to meet Him. But whatever sacrifices we make here on this earth, it will be worth it, my friend. It will be worth it. We're still on Shoto Traffic Way. Now it becomes a very nice parkway, complete street project. You've got the biking path to my right, and here you have a bike lane. So that's super nice. Super nice. Loving that. We're trying to implement the complete streets to more and more major thoroughfares throughout the city to make our communities more pedestrian and bike friendly. We're getting there. Strides are being made, but we still have a long way to go, but definitely making some progress. Not too much traffic out today. Extremely light compared to a normal day. Who knows if and when we will have another normal day. Could be a little while. We're going to get over to once again avoid an intersection. As I said earlier, intersections are the most dangerous part of a bike commute. So we'll switch to the other side of the road, get on the bike walking path over here, and continue a little ways up ahead. Well, I think that'll do it for this bike commute to work today. Thanks for coming along with me. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Hope I've given you something compelling to think about. But take the time to enhance your faith, spend time with your family, and draw closer to the things of God. Read the Word. Feed your spirit with preaching and teaching and uplifting Christian music so that you can be ready to meet the Lord whenever He comes. Have a blessed day. If you're still here, I invite you to pound that like button, ring that bell, subscribe to my channel, Peddling Pastor KC. Share this video with friends and family. And hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Peddling Pastor KC, over and out.